When you think of the dumbest people on the planet, you probably think of flat earthers. So let's react to them.
Based on what they're showing us, it seems very fake. When we're being presented with things like the moon landing footage, and you've only got to look at it with a critical eye to see that it's done on a set.
10 questions you always wanted to ask a flat earther.
Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley, and I'm a flat earther. I run several YouTube channels.
How do you say that? Like, how do you get the confidence to say that? Hi, my name is Nathan Oakley, and I'm a flat earther. Like, I would never get that. I don't know how these people do it. Like, I really don't.
I interview people about the subject, and I've been doing it for about the last couple of years.
So, how did you first discover that the Earth was flat?
In my last career, I was travelling around the world as an international sales rep. And as I travelled around the world,
Okay, if this guy mentions that he thinks the Earth is flat because of the internet, I will literally throw a brick like through my window. I will literally do it.
observed on almost every flight was the same thing, which was lots of people staring at the back of their headrests and observing the latest movie, drinking booze, falling asleep, whereas I would actually be at the back of the plane looking out at the emergency exit window, which had the widest viewing angle, and observing the flat plane below.
So basically, this guy's evidence that the Earth is flat is literally him looking outside of a plane's window. That's his evidence. It's not science. It's not math. It's not anything. It's literally looking out of a plane that's not even flying like that high up. These kids are so stupid.
That being the case, when I came across a Math Powerland video on YouTube and he uttered the words flat earth, not in ridicule, but in the same context as we're talking about today, it immediately was a eureka moment. I mean, I literally went and woke my wife up and told her that the earth was flat.
Imagine if you were his wife. Like, you're just like sleeping peacefully, and then your husband wakes you up and says, "The Earth is flat." Like you would want a divorce. Like you would. Or you would check your calendar to see if it's like April 1st. One of those two. Why would NASA lie to us then?
Well, NASA were developed for the sole purpose of lying to us. Their only purpose is to...
Okay, here's the thing. Flat earthers always say this. But why would the government even want to lie to you about the shape of the Earth? You know, I can understand why the government might want to lie about some things. But really, the shape of the Earth? It's the goddamn shape of the Earth. Nobody cares about what the shape of the Earth is.
Perpetuate.
These kids. I'm saying these kids like I'm like 7 years old. Like, I promise you that I'm not from the 1950s.
The globe lie. Every single story that is told by NASA has the subcontext that we live on a globe. The way they're faking things is with
'Cause we live on a globe, sir. We live on a globe.
top of the line, absolutely cutting edge studio techniques like
Why would they use top of the edge, like cutting edge studio techniques to fake the shape of the Earth? Why would they do it to fake the shape of the Earth? I don't understand. Like, you know, if this was like actually something that's like important, I can understand. But if it's the goddamn shape of the Earth, I just don't get it. It's the shape of the Earth. No one cares.
used in the film Gravity. So they're using trapeze, they're on high wires, in order to fake us for as long as humanly possible.
But what about the rockets that actually go up? Like, you know? Like, you can literally go and watch a rocket go up. What does this kid say about that? This kid, like, better respond to this video and, like, answer that question. So you're saying NASA's propaganda is as truthful as a blockbuster Hollywood film?
Well, that's a good comparison because the blockbuster movies bolster the NASA fakery. If you're watching Guardians of the Galaxy or Star Trek or Star Wars, the basis of that is that you are on a spinning globe. So the fact that Hollywood perpetuates this meme, this lie, this spinning globe lie, is the over-the-top suspension of disbelief. Whereas when NASA do it, they play their cards much more close to their chest. They always keep it nice and simple. So they're not going to be having
I lost like 10 brain cells watching that.
Star Wars type battles in space. They're just going to have a zero-G meal. It's much more downplayed.
Anything that involves the Illuminati is like so stupid. Anything.
The Illuminati.
Okay, even this guy's laughing about the Illuminati. That's how dumb it is.
I don't know a great deal about the Illuminati. It's something that I've come across since finding out the Earth was flat or investigating flat Earth. It would seem that there are certainly families or bloodlines or secret societies that control certain aspects of our life. However, until 1972, we hadn't been up and checked. So to say that a secret society knew and was therefore perpetuating a deception, I would say no.
Even this kid doesn't believe in the Illuminati. Take that, Illuminati believers. Take that.
No, I can't prove it. I can only...
He can't even prove that the Earth is flat. I could literally prove that the Earth is round. I could literally do it. These kids are like something different. They really
support
are.
it with evidence. So to say, do I need to prove it? I would say no, because the...
You need to prove it. You need to prove it. Like, why would you, like, say no to if you need to prove it? You need to prove it, you know? Like whenever, like, a teacher asks you, like, a question, you usually have to, like, answer, like, why? Like, cause you know, like, they want to understand your thought process. These kids are...
starting point is flat. That's what you observe, that's what I observe, and that's what everyone deals with in their day-to-day lives. I've heard every insult under the sun. And I think the reason we get these insults is because we are pre-programmed from birth to ridicule the idea of flat Earth. We're told that it's a notion of Philistines. It's something that we have progressed beyond. So I tend to not...
Here's the thing. It is something that we have progressed beyond.
overreact to people who are insulting to me about the subject and try and ask them to either, if they're very combative, prove what they believe, which is the globe, or ask them to research flat Earth. Well, I've never been to the ends of the Earth, so it's a difficult one to give you an answer. Is the moon fake news? No. But does the moon have fake news surrounding it? Yes, absolutely. Of all of the celestial bodies, it's the one that would most indicate sphericity, is that the right word, being spherical, and therefore it's used by people like NASA to prop up the notion that we are living on a sphere also.
So this kid thinks that the moon is round, but like Earth is just like randomly flat. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, everything in the universe is like round other than the Earth. What?
So it's used to perpetuate fake news. Do I get ridiculed now? No, it doesn't seem to be the case. A couple of years on, it's more like this, people actually wanting to know more information about the subject and doing a bit of research themselves. So I think it seems things...
Okay, I understand why this guy is like kind of stupid. It runs in his family.
progressed. I don't have an actual explanation for how...
He doesn't have an explanation for one of the most important things.
seasons work. I don't know what the sun is. Same technically goes for the moon. I don't know.
This guy doesn't know anything. This guy can't prove anything, yet he thinks that the Earth is flat.
The moon is. And further to that, I don't trust any of the maps that they give us.
Here's the thing, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely, it is fundamental to our state of being. It is fundamental to our existence.
Earth being round or flat is not fundamental to our existence. It is not.
If we said they are right, the perpetrators of the lie, if you like, are correct, then we are absolutely and totally insignificant. We are a speck of dust in a soup of nothing, expanding into a massive infinite space of nothingness. Whereas the converse is that we are in an enclosed system, therefore we're it.
Okay, this kid made me lose brain cells. He did. If you enjoyed, then subscribe to my channel. But anyways, until next time, I need to go into some sort of recovery program.